right. I just dropped my last load, and we're done for the day. But I kind of wish I put this in the first video I just uploaded, so you guys can hear what the truck sounds like. As you can tell, I wasn't kidding. It's pretty loud. The truck is a 2000 Peterbilt 378, so it's got a short hood, but it's a very nice truck. It's a 13-speed. I love this truck. It has lots of power for what I needed to do. My boss is super awesome. He tries to make sure that this truck is running tip-top shape, so I can do my job successfully and with no problem. I do apologize if the camera's a little shaky. I may have to look up. As you can tell, some of the roads are pretty rough, especially in Manitoba. The roads are, not very smooth, so the video footage might be kind of jumpy. I apologize for that. If you guys have any ideas of how to prevent that, let me know. Maybe there's a different mount that I could buy. But for the most part, I think it's going okay so far. But yeah, like I said, I just dropped my last load. I'm done for the day. I put in a good, a good 8-hour day, which is good for me. I'm so used to working long hours with my old job. Sometimes I would work 13, 14, 15, 16-hour days, and those were really long days, especially when I was working nights. And if you're doing night driving, it's not a good job. It's just very hard to work at night. It's not good for your body. So if you can work during the day, probably a better idea. So but a lot of the guys that are working on the highway, they want to get off the highway. It's probably a very good idea. Try to find like a local job. You get paid by the hour. You get paid for every hour you work. Versus, if you're on the highway, you're paid by the mile, by the kilometer, plus picks and drops. It doesn't really pay that well, unless it depends what company you're working for. But if you're paid by the mile and say that company doesn't have any loads for you, you're sitting. You're not making any money. Versus, if you come here, do local driving, you're paid by the hour, Monday to Friday. Yeah, it's very early morning starts. During the summer, you're working 12, 13, 14 hours a day. But if you are good at your job and you are getting paid fairly well, you can make just as much money as a long haul truck driver will. And you get to be home every night. So that's why I came back to construction. I absolutely love it. So far it's been the best decision of my life, especially since my health was getting so affected by working on the highway. It just wasn't beneficial. So I'm happy to be back in gravel, especially with this company I'm with. He's a really awesome boss. So far, I have no issues with him. I love it. So hopefully you guys are, enjoying the drive. Hopefully I'm not boring you guys. I can only do so much when I'm in the truck. So yeah, the traffic isn't too bad right now. Just finishing before 4 o'clock. What time is it? 4 o'clock right now. So I'm just beating rush hour traffic, which is good. So, but yeah, so if you guys have any questions of what you need to know to become a construction trucker, working in the construction industry, let me know in the comments. I'll try to answer the questions as best as you can. And I live in Manitoba, but every province has different rules and laws. If you're from the States, same thing. Each state has its own different federal, or sorry, I should say provincial rules and regulations for trucking. So, whatever I tell you guys, look into it. Make sure it's accurate for where you live. Because I will feel horrible if I tell you something and then you go do it, but it's illegal in your country or your town. I'm gonna feel awful. So make sure you do your homework and make sure that you have all the right information. Now I'm just almost at the fuel station. I'm ready to go home. That's been so nice being able to go home every day. You guys have to bear with me. I'm not used to having something tape me while I'm driving. So if you hear like a little noise, yeah, disregard that. But usually I'm pretty good. But yeah, so right now I'm at Deacon Corner in just off 207 and the number 1 highway you going east. So depending on how this goes, I may get more cameras where I will mount them on my truck, so you guys can see where I back into places or how I drive. I may even put a camera at the top of the box going up and down. I think it'd be kind of cool. So, because there's a lot of YouTubers out there that different kinds of trucking. There's a lot of local drivers, fuel drivers, long haul drivers, but there isn't very many out there talking about construction and dump work. It's a very, very good industry to work into. So if you guys, I highly recommend it. If you guys want to get off the highway, definitely look into getting into construction. You get paid good money. And hang on, it's not making a turn here. I'm gonna do will be a bit more entertaining for you guys, because I know a lot more truck drivers than I do hard of hearing and deaf people. So if I can like get more audience with truck drivers, I think this channel will grow a lot more. So let me know what you guys think so far. If you guys think I can work on and improve on something, I'm definitely going to look into a different camera mount. So we'll see how that goes. I'm just pulling up to the fuel station, and there we go. And brakes are on. Take my seatbelt off. So that's just a little quick drive. I'll be doing more involved driving. We'll see how it goes. I'm not sure about the camera mount, but I think it'll be okay for now. It's just it's gonna be really, really bouncy and really jumpy, and I don't want that because then you guys are gonna get all dizzy when you watch me. But other than that, anyways, hopefully this is a good start. I'm gonna go fuel up now. I'm gonna turn the camera off. Let me know what you guys think. You guys have a good night, man. See ya. Bye.